Hi everyone, this is Carolyn Speaks State of the World on Friday, March 17, 2023, St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone. So, what's happening out there? Uh, Not much new, the same mess. Okay, main headlines. Never again. Human rights groups and Japanese Americans warn Biden against jailing migrant families. I totally agree. And Julian Assange's father and brother speak out on his jailing, press freedom, and new documentary Ithaca. I don't like Julian Assange. He's guilty of rape. And then we have Blood and Treasure, documenting the costs of Iraq War from civilian casualties to trillions spent. We didn't need a war in Iraq. Iraq didn't have weapons of mass destruction, and the people of Iraq, they deserve a say in having their country. We ended up destroying Iraq, bringing various terrorist groups out like ISIS. Uh, very, yes, Saddam Hussein was driven from power, but bad people came in to take his place. The country is very divided. Very bad things to go to war in Iraq. All right, now, what are some of the other headlines? Yellen declares our banking system is sound as Wall Street props up First Republic Bank. I think that's a bank in New York. Okay, that's great. And Iran agrees to stop arming Yemeni Houthis in pact with Saudi Arabia. Okay. Poland and Slovakia will send fighter jets to Ukraine. Okay. UN inquiry on Ukraine finds wide evidence of Russian war crimes. Good. Hold Russia accountable. China urges diplomatic end to the war in Ukraine, and the president of China plans a trip to the Kremlin. Okay. And Biden approves the sale of 220 Tomahawk cruise missiles to Australia. Okay. White House threatens to ban TikTok unless Chinese owners sell their stakes. Okay. Israeli forces killed four more Palestinians in Jenin ahead of security talks in Egypt. Okay, so what did they do? On the occupied West Bank, Israeli forces killed four Palestinians, including a teenager, in a raid on the city of Jenin. The deaths bring the number of Palestinians killed by Israeli forces this year to at least 83. The Palestinian Authority and Israel scheduled to hold security talks in Egypt over the weekend, which will include officials from Egypt, Jordan, and the U.S. Hold Israel accountable for what they do. They're murderers. Okay. Now, also, Macron of France pushes through pension reform despite overwhelming public opposition. Hope they'll be able to resolve that. Strikes and protests continue in the United Kingdom as workers demand living wages. I totally agree with them. General strike brings Greece to standstill amid anger over fatal train crash. Okay, looks like they don't have good control over their infrastructure. They don't have safety in mind. High levels of toxic chemicals detected in East Palestine soil after train derailment. Hold the railroad accountable. North Dakota Supreme Court leaves access to abortion in place as ban is challenged. Okay, good. Alright, let's see what happened. And LA Times to stop using internment to describe imprisonment of Japanese Americans in World War II. Actually, they put in concentration camps, but without the gas chambers. And U.S. tells Russia it will fly wherever international law allows after downing of drone. Good. Alright, Assad welcomes new Russian bases in Syria and recognizes Russian annexation in Ukraine. Of course, Assad of Syria will do anything he can to keep staying in power. And, uh, okay. Swiss Central Bank bails out Credit Suisse Bank amid market jitters. That's great. Banking system is terrible. Hold it. Bad bankers accountable. Democratic senators press for criminal probe of Silicon Valley bank executives. I totally agree. Okay. Okay. Now, that's a lot of what's happening out there. See, as we can see, the world is a mess. Okay, I'd like to sing a little song. I don't know who wrote it, called Silver Threads and Golden Needles. I don't want your lonely mansion with a tear in every room. All I want's the love you promised beneath the haloed moon. But you think I should be happy with your money and your name, and hide myself in sorrow while you play your cheating game. Silver threads and golden needles cannot mend this heart of mine, and I dare not drown my sorrows in the warm glow of your wine. You can't buy my love with money, for I never was that kind. Silver threads and golden needles cannot mend this heart of mine. Okay, that was Silver Threads and Golden Needles. I don't know who wrote it, but I know that the Seekers made a big hit out of it. Okay, thank you for tuning in this evening on Friday, March 17, 2023, for another Me or Carolyn Speaks State of the World. Hope you join us again in the future. Take care of yourself and others. Wear a mask. Practice social distancing. When a vaccine is right for you, take it. We did. And remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Good night. Stay safe.